And then show. What is up? We just came off of a riveting discussion of eh, media being doing their same old fucketry. What is? How do you say it properly? Fuck.
I have no idea what you're trying to say.
Whatever. We got. Forget all that. We came here to like kill some brain cells with some good old fashioned rap. One of my favorite artists. He's an up and comer. Only has 22,000 subscribers on YouTube, but that's gonna change. Um, I've got more subs on my channel on clinical research. But AR Paisley, love this dude. I already reached out to him to see if he wants to be on the podcast yesterday. He just dropped his latest video, Hollywood. Chris, if you recall, we reacted to a few of his. He's the Indian Canadian rapper.
Okay.
Unfortunately for you, no Indian accent. But fortunately for us rap fans, he's got plenty of bars. Shrapnel, what happened to you, man? Really love this guy. We put him onto it, and AR Paisley has a growing fan base, and I'm a part of it. So here we go. His song Hollywood. I really like it. He's got good messages in his stuff too. So here you go, Chris. AR Paisley, Hollywood. Let me know your thoughts. Not your type of rap, but still let me know your thoughts.
All right.
It's already not somber. Beat is somber. Chris likes upbeat. It's almost like I'm picking songs I know Chris is gonna hate. But AR Paisley's got bars and he's got message, man. And he's got fans that actually watch our videos. Did you know our last AR Paisley reaction is the most viewed reaction for AR Paisley ever?
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
let's go, man. We need you on the show, AR Paisley podcast.
Yeah.
So, so hang on.
Yes, the
The
irony is not lost on me either.
What irony?
It's called Hollywood and he's showing Toronto.
Oh, okay.
There's a
I did.
reason for that.
Okay. Um, so the beat, without hearing any of the lyrics, is telling me that whatever he's about to say is meant to provoke thought, right?
Yeah.
Whereas an upbeat tempo usually is, hey, just get into the groove and
Let loose and fuck it.
yeah, yeah. The lyrics aren't all that important, right?
That's correct. That's correct. The beat is sick too. I don't know who does the beats, but his beats are always like exactly thought provoking.
Yep.
Yeah. I fell a couple times, but I still landed on my feet. Now we're overlooking Hollywood, we made it out these streets. If you were starving right beside me, I'ma make sure that we feast. So raise your glasses for a toast before we eat. If you help me get the cake, then I'ma cut you off a piece.
If you help me get the cake, I'm gonna cut you off a piece. Very nice of you, AR Paisley. I
Mhm.
wish more people in business would be as thoughtful as you. We really want you on the pod. I love this song. The bars are
Well,
dissectable.
so you could take that line a number of ways, and unfortunately, with rap, there's plenty of negative ways you could take that line.
Of
At least,
course.
in my opinion,
Of
I
course.
doubt that's the way he means it. But if it were another rap artist, as you say, spitting that same line, it would mean something entirely different than the way he means it. I would
It's
guess.
it's it's rap is meant for the listener to make it however they want it to be about whatever. Because I
Mm.
always say there's a rap line for every situation in life. It's very true. It's one of the reasons
Well,
why I like rap. It offers that flexibility.
so it's very subjective.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
You use the lyrics. Those are your ammo. Use as needed. Break glass in case of emergency.
All right.
toast before we eat. If you help me get the cake, then I'ma cut you off a piece. I was taught to keep the peace, but if I'm out, I keep a piece.
I was taught to keep the peace, but if I'm out, I keep a peace. Get it?
I do. I
I
always
don't
have a
like to
piece.
talk, I do the most and say the least.
Wait, what? You always have a piece. Chris is gangster as shit. Chris, we need your mixtape coming out. AR Paisley, you got to feature Chris, like, at least in the background, like as an extra, with his piece.
Mhm.
help me get the cake, then I'ma cut you off a piece. I was taught to keep the peace, but if I'm out, I keep the peace. I don't like to talk, I do the most and say the least. And I don't wanna hear you speak if you don't practice what you preach. I could give a fuck less than if you feeling me. My family gets the real of me, they know who I really be. I don't got no ops in the streets, ain't got no enemies. I don't got the time and frankly, I don't got the energy. I feel like I need therapy. But what am I gonna get from sitting here and sharing these thoughts with someone who doesn't care for me? Apparently, it'll clear out my thoughts and give me clarity. Maybe I just need a real one that's gonna be there for me. Maybe I just need to take some time so I can cherish these memories I've had with the people that I've loved and I've lost. Cause look at all this love that I've lost. There was people that I lost and I'll never feel their presence. So before I count my bread, I say a prayer and count my blessings. Death in real life could teach a grown man a lesson. I just wish that there was phones up in heaven. I would make some calls and tell some people that I miss them. That would make it easier throughout all of the distance. I don't think about the things I said, and that's what got me tripping. I think about the things that I didn't in a tough.
Ooh, those bars. Are you catching these bars? He said he wished he could have a fun and call the dead people that he lost. And he doesn't regret the things he said. He regrets the things he didn't.
That's usually true of most people.
That's some deep shit, A.R. Paisley. That's a bar. This is why we love A.R. Paisley. I gotta go back 10 seconds.
Up in heaven, I will make some calls and tell some people that I miss them. That will make it easier throughout all of the distance. I don't think about the things I said, and that's what got me tripping. I think about the things that I didn't. In a tough position, had to make a few decisions. Multiplying money, I don't like to do division. I know how to swim, so.
Oh my god. All right, I love that. I'm gonna use like half of these bars in conversations. I don't. What do you say? Multiplying money. I don't like to do division.
Fair enough, but you oftentimes have to do the division. But it kind of, depending on what he means by that, because again, you can take that multiple ways. It kind of contradicts his initial statement of sharing a piece of the cake.
Yep. But life is all about contradictions.
No, it's not. It
Chris,
shouldn't be.
Even the human body is about contradictions. I'm reading a book called The Song of the Cell. Did you know that the reason we're alive is because all of our cells battle for whether they will divide themselves and continue to grow, right? Or whether they are going to stop growing and die. And that's what keeps you from not getting cancer. That's also what makes you die. That's also what makes
that
life
example
is contradictions.
That example has no bearing whatsoever on what I was referring to or what he's referring to. So, what if you have conviction, you shouldn't have contradiction, right? Because then you have no conviction, and conviction is what makes changes in the world for the positive. So long as your conviction's in the positive, I suppose.
Man, I default to the more spiritual. Let us live like the cells. Let us learn from the cells. Our own cells tell us we're all doing different things. It's that tension that keeps us around. The yin and the yang. The ancients had it right.
I disagree, but okay.
It's okay. That's why we work.
Position, had to make a few decisions. Multiplying money, I don't like to do division. I know how to swim so I could burn a couple bridges. Use the flame to light the way because I needed better vision. Fell a couple times and I still landed on my feet. Now we're overlooking Hollywood, we made it out these streets. If you were starving right beside me, I'ma make sure that we feast. So raise your glasses for a toast before we eat. If you help me get the cake, then I'ma cut you off a piece. I was taught to keep the peace, but if I'm out, I keep a peace. I don't like to talk, I do the most and say the least. And I don't wanna hear you speak if you don't practice what you preach.
I don't want to hear you speak unless you practice what you preach.
Yeah. Wow. And that plays back to the two things we just discussed, which I would agree with. Practice what you preach, and he's contradicting himself, so he's not necessarily doing that.
And we're all walking contradictions. No, I'm not.
Again, have morals. So
I'm a walking contradiction. No, I'm not.
So sure. So people make errors. That I agree with, but don't intentionally make an error.
Correct. Oh. He's got the Asian fan base, dude. That's hard to get.
Well, his music is thoughtful, opposed to just go out and get some hoes and shoot some people.
He'll try to box you in,
They'll try to make you feel like your dreams are unreachable. I promise you, never let them make you feel like it's that. Your dreams are attainable. Follow your motherfucking dreams.
There you go. A.R. Paisley, you already have a fan in me. Maybe you have one in Chris. I don't know. He wants to see more contradiction, though, on your end.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I get what he's saying. I'm just saying, like I already said, I already covered that. But yeah, I actually kind of liked it. I
You
mean,
like it? Whoa. Wow. It's not even your style of rap.
no, but I actually liked the beat. It played very well with what his lyrics.
Mhm.
And I like a lot of music in which it's not upbeat, so long as the song or the lyrics play into the beat, right? Which in this case it does.
Mhm.
Yes, I genuinely or generally prefer upbeat, but no, music like this occasionally is good. And the rap lyrics played well with the music.
And you can understand like everything he's saying too.
Yeah. And we can, in this particular rap song, I actually understood everything he said.
Which is
And
not
not
easy
often and not usual for me, anyhow, with rap.
Wow, so this guy's growing on you.
Yeah, I kind of like that song. I don't know if I would buy it, but I might
Do you remember
consider
the
it.
other songs of his we reacted to?
No, I have no clue. I didn't even, when you said we reacted to another song and it was the most watched reaction, I had
Of
no
his,
clue.
yeah.
Yeah, I had no clue what the song was.
Mhm. All right. So would you buy this?
I would consider it. I may.
There's some bars in there you like.
Sure. And
I don't. What did he say? I don't want to listen to you unless you practice what you preach,
Yep.
or I don't want to hear you talk unless you practice what you preach.
Yep.
Man, how many people can use that advice?
Like 90% of the country.
Jeez, man. All right. He's got a lot of insight for a young 20-something.
Sure, if they take it to heart. I mean, and while I disagreed with you on having conviction and such, but I do fully believe we all make errors. Just try and correct it and move on and don't do it again. It's that simple, right? Have your convictions, have your morals, follow them. You're not going to always be able to, and when you violate it, just understand you did and try and not do it again. That's all you can do.
Right. No, the Song of the Cell. Yeah, I think intentional is the key word because I'm referring more to like we're all contradictions because we don't all practice what we preach all the time,
Right.
and whether it's intentional or not. But that's also the same dynamic that our own cells make, and they're
Don't
not sentient, but they
Sure, but that's a
operate the
completely
same way.
different thing, right? That's necessary in biology. But would you not agree? Because I certainly think this. I tend to value a person's opinion or admire a person more if they, to me, seem to almost always practice what they preach.
Yeah, but there's no one like that.
No, there are people that do practice what they preach more so than others. There's
More
people that
so,
don't
but
at
there's no
all.
one that does it.
No, there's no one perfect. There's
Yeah.
again, there's only been one perfect person to walk the earth. Whether you believe in that or not, I do. But nobody's that capable of that. Nobody. But people who are closer to that than others
You
are
strive.
more admirable.
You strive.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. All right. Well, A.R. Paisley, love to have you on. Great song. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Even Chris liked it. That's no easy task to accomplish.
I would even say I got one more thing to say about this. Yeah, I agree with what you said. But even somebody who's not moral, right, is even immoral. So long as they practice what they preach, at least you understand where they're coming from and where they're going to be coming from. I even think that's more admirable than these people that are just all over the place.
Yeah.
Right? Because at least you know what you're getting. For the most part.
Yeah. I think I hearken it. Well, nah, I could have said something, but I won't. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank you for watching, everybody.